Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Today it's going to be exciting and interesting. We have CPI data, core CPI, year over year, month over month. So we can see that actually here it's going to be released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. CPI month over month forecast is 0.4%. CPI year over year 6% compared to 6.4% in the previous time. And core CPI is 0.4%. As always, if it's lower than that, it would generally be expected to be good for crypto. If it's around that level, it might be a bit of a non-event, but you can still expect a little bit higher volatility. And if it's higher than that, we might see a dip. The dip is most likely going to happen if we really see those higher numbers, because Bitcoin, Ethereum are now in resistance and the DXY is in support, which means if it really plays out like that number-wise and we see higher CPI than expected, you typically would expect that drop in crypto and that rally in the DXY, because the charts do reflect it. Bitcoin, Ethereum, in my opinion, are ready to drop. Doesn't mean they couldn't make one more high, but it means they are in resistance. And if something is in resistance, then the buying pressure reduces typically. And if you then have a catalyst, then it can really push it into that direction to the downside for crypto and the DXY to the upside. It's due to rally the DXY. And that could be a significant rally. Now, that doesn't mean that DXY couldn't go a little lower in the support area, but it is in support. So that's why I started to take some profits on Ethereum and Bitcoin, because things are getting, especially on a day like that, uncertain. But either way, let's look at that. It looks at the moment as if we could get one more high here out of Bitcoin. Discussed with you all those fib levels in the last video, and we discussed that off those lows in our green support trend reversal area, we reversed impulsively, which is amazing. However, we only have, at least my view is, we only have a 3-wave move to the upside, but it is now in resistance, and I wouldn't be surprised if it drops even from here. It achieved targets. We had yesterday a nice support area on the screen. I did take that off now when it retested the channel. That was a great trade setup for anybody who wanted to take it. So it rallied, reached targets, reached resistance. You can see that here. It's the 88.7 fib retracement. So that is a resistance on the way down if you measure the retracements. And it clearly is a valid one. We are in massive resistance because above that level, there's really only the August high left, August 22, and which is the same level as the February highs, around 25,300, depending on the exchange, a few dollars more or less. That's going to be extremely interesting. I mean, it respects currently the 88.7 fib level. Above that, again, it's 25,330 as resistance, and above that level, 27,480. Really only above that level, 27,480 or 85, I can rule out that we have a higher B wave. So it could still be that this is an overshooting B wave, came down in an A wave. This is an overshooting B wave, and we might make one more low in the green support area in a C wave. I would actually like that, because it would allow to buy back cheaper after taking some profits up here. It's all about tactics. But in the very short term, this is now where it's going to unfold. You can see that we rallied in a 1-2 setup. Then we had another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, I need to adjust that. Showed you 2 options yesterday. One where the rally could also be finished, but it's my less likely count. I think this is more how it's playing out. But then again, please take everything today here with a pinch of salt. We need to see how CPI comes out. Then it is going to throw up some dust. Best to let the dust settle a bit. But what you need to understand about days like these is scenarios, they can play out in a few minutes or seconds, okay? So we will make some progress in the chart, most likely today. And it looks like we are currently in a wave 4 here. Could get one more high. That's an idea of an Elliott Wave triangle. Now that's the micro count really, so that can adjust and change quickly. At this stage, it could very well be that we come down in a deeper wave 4. But as long as we stay above, let me just adjust that. Let me just check that. As long as we stay now above, would need to be this level, 24,260. We could focus on higher. Below that level, okay, the triangle could just extend out a little bit, but that's just sort of the micro level here. Generally for the wave 4, because this could still be an A wave, a larger B wave, and we come down in C. as long as we stay above 22,314, we can focus on higher in a fifth wave. That's unchanged from the last video. And should we get a rally from here, then next targets for Bitcoin are, based on Fibonacci extensions for a fifth wave, 26,245, 27,475 and 29,465. Whereas the upper one is a really, really strong extension target. The other one, The other ones, I wouldn't be too surprised to see them. Yeah, but it all depends. Does the 22,300 level hold? So on the way down, we've got support here, 23,578 for a wave 4, 22,879 for a wave 4, which is actually the ideal target for a fourth wave, and then 22,314 should we retest that box. Below that level, I cannot count that anymore as a wave 4. It will then morph into first a wave 2, so we have to check, are we going to hold a higher low? And the key level that is relevant for that is 20,944. As long as that level is holding, it could then still give us higher prices in a count like wave 1 complete. We would then have to assume wave 1 was complete. We come down then in a wave 2. We'll retest this level as long as we hold the 20,944 level. That is valid. And we could then rally higher in the third, come down in the fourth, and so on. And it would escalate even higher. So it all depends on the next deep retracement really that we get. Until then, it's all speculation. That will give us a lot of info, that is the moment of truth. For now, my expectation would be that we can still get one leg up here in a fifth wave. And the key threshold level for that, or the signal level, is going to be the 50% fib retracement here in the orange support area. So 22,314, which means this particular wave count, disregard the triangle, but this particular wave count with the wave 4 is valid as long as we hold 22,314. A drop below that level means small change to the count. I would then have to assume that this wave 5 already happened. Yeah, and then the signal level will be 20,944. And if we lose that level as well, then we have to assume that Bitcoin is going to make a new low in the green support area, and that this was just an overshooting B wave. And then it was only a 3-wave rally, basically as a B wave. And we will probably come down and retest here the either 19,218 level or even 17,567. I did say it already yesterday. That would be a scenario I actually prefer, because it would allow to take some profits in the resistance area and buy back in to the support area. Seems like at the moment we're just getting this rally here. So at the moment it looks like if this is a triangle, we might just be doing the D wave and then there will be an E wave, but it could also rally directly. We'll see. A lot of dynamic today in the market, so I will keep you updated. Hope you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.